Hey guys, Dave here. Welcome to Centurion's Review, the punk rock band of wargame review institutions. This is the worst of wargaming, episode number 3, and I feel bad doing this episode because this episode is about the worst typo ever. However, the game's called Transylvania, and this is actually a good game, maybe even a really good game. The only thing wrong with it is sometimes it takes a little too long to play, but we'll get into the typo in a minute. I'll tell you what this game's all about. Essentially, there's one page of rules, and in this game you're villagers, and there's some vampires who have some monsters that keep raiding the villages, and you've had it, so now you're trying to essentially kill off the monsters and take the vampire's castle to end the threat. Plays a little bit like an Axis and Allies game, or maybe a Risk game more like. But you got a production phase, a morning turn, which consists of villager movement, combat, and then day creature movement and combat. And then an afternoon turn occurs, which is the same as the morning turn. And at the night turn, the night creatures move, and there's combat, and the vampires have to return to their castles. But victory conditions, villagers win by having units in the castle at the end of either the morning turn or the afternoon turn. The creatures win by having units in the village at the end of the morning, afternoon, or night turns. A village can be considered occupied if the last occupying unit was a vampire. Let me show you the map here. Very simple area map. It's got the time, so you keep track of build phase, the morning, afternoon, and night there. Here you keep track of your build points. And it's showing how to set up here and stuff too. Here's the vampire's castle. Looks like a really cheap game, but it's quite fun to play. I like it quite a bit. Just, like I said, sometimes it just takes too long to resolve. But let's get to the worst typo I've ever seen in my life. Game's called Transylvania. They misspelled it on the cover of the game. They call it Transylvania. And then they misspelled it on the map, Transylvania. However, on the rule book itself, they spelled Transylvania correctly. So, I mean, it's a hilarious error. Like I said, it's actually a good game. But anyhow, thanks for watching, and have a good evening.